Day 18, meal number 2. It's a tiny meal. I have not been hungry at all. Um, the soup has been amazingly satisfying. Now, this was true last week when I got started with the soups, and it's also true now at this very moment. So, the meal that I just had it, is exactly this. It's about a quarter cup of nuts. And so what I've done here, I have a setup of those nuts that you saw earlier today. And I went around the circle here, starting, where did I begin? I started here with my almonds. And let's slide these little fruits back to a peanut, a Brazil nut, pepito, cashew, macadamia nut, pecan, walnut, and then I took a piece from my fruit department here: apple, raspberry, strawberry, banana, blueberry, raspberry, and pineapple. And oh yeah, forgot about the sunflower seeds over here. Can you see that? So that formed a little meal I had. It was amazingly filling, amazingly satisfying. Nuts are kind of nature's very interesting miracle. Now, not for everybody. Some people have an allergy to nuts. If you are one of those people, you probably already know that. And if you tried to have this snack, you probably learned about that the hard way. So, in replace of nuts, there's a lot of other choices that we can have of interesting little meals that can be really, really good. So before I've recommended maybe like a whole apple and maybe like a stick of cheese, like say a string cheese. It's made of mozzarella. So we have our protein, we have our apple, and then maybe a little bit, just a little bit. There's be the fat that's in the naturally occurring in the cheese that will keep you going. Say I would typically say I would have a macadamia nut, but if you're allergic to nuts, maybe macadamia nuts won't work for you, and you have to, look at other options for yourself. Important to know your body. Important that we are in a process of getting to know our body. It's not just like we know our body. It's every day, every meal, listening, slowing down, listening. We're going to learn more and more and more. So I'm learning something today about the power of the soup that I'm making being extraordinarily satisfying and amazingly nourishing. Now I'm going to add to the soup here by putting a little bit of parsley in it. I'm going to add, I had a few leftover vegetables in the refrigerator. Some were from last night when we ate out. Some little pieces of cauliflower, and there's a little bit of carrot, and there's just a little bit of cucumber. I'm going to add all that to the soup here in a little bit. And the soup will very likely form the third meal of the day for me. If I get hungry, I have always the permission that I've given myself to eat virtually anything that I want, and to move towards, to ease my way always towards the better glycemic index type of vegetables, as well as fruits and other food sources. So low glycemic index, food that turns to sugar more slowly. That's our plan. Okay, so I've had my snack here. This is day 18, meal number 2. I'll look forward to seeing you in a couple of hours. It's likely going to be the soup, and we'll talk a little bit more about that, and I will look forward to talking to you. Okay.